Greetings, Jake Thomas with Generac here. Today we're going to go through some cool new stuff coming in 2016. Last year, a few of you were involved in a fly-in visit where we discussed installation efficiency as well as product improvements. We reviewed the entire system as well as the installation approach in order to determine how we could make Generac's air-cooled product hands down the easiest and most cost-effective to install. Let's get started with the system level improvements. We've got a brand new roof and door system that will make it easier than ever to lock and unlock and open the roof, as well as remove and replace the door. Here's how we did it. The enclosure locks have been modified to eliminate interference between the latch and the roof substructure. This removes the need to apply pressure to the top of the lid in order to unlock the units. Caps have also been added to cover the locks and prevent ice intrusion and frozen locks. The generator door has been redesigned for easier removal and installation. The static posts have been added to the door instead of the enclosure to allow it to nest securely captured in the side panels. This provides simple vertical door removal and replacement without the concern of bending the door foot pegs or forcing one side in and then the other. Now let's take a look at the side panel. Is something missing? That's correct. The external breaker box has been removed, which means no more doors and hinges breaking off during installation. Instead, we've moved the breaker inside the enclosure above the controller. By removing the external connection box, this allowed us to modify the generator end panel to make it removable to provide excellent access for battery installation, fuel pressure measurement, and the AC connections. In addition to providing better battery access, the compartment itself has been modified to accept the larger footprint of an AGM-style battery. Another added feature that will be standard will be the inclusion of a sediment moisture trap built into the generator itself. This removes the need to build and install one during the installation process, saving both time and money. Now you may have noticed this metal box, which is not on the current generators. This is in fact the brand new, completely redesigned electrical connection shelf. It is covered by this dead front, and when it is removed, there is full access for your conductors and control wires. The wiring comes directly into the back of the unit instead of having to route the wires into multiple areas. All of them terminate directly in one spot. These new connections will make the wiring easy, especially when using the conductor cable. No more skin knuckles, no more drop breaker screws. Now let's review some controller updates. The battery charge algorithm has also been optimized to work with either a lead acid or AGM style battery. If the unit does experience a fault, the initial messaging on the controller tells consumers how to reset the fault to continue running in an outage. If the unit then faults out again, they will be directed to contact a servicing dealer. This should reduce the number of emergency calls you receive that historically have been fixed by simply resetting the controller. The next improvement is designed to save you time and money by allowing the generator to be placed direct to dirt. The generator composite pad has been completely redesigned. The new pad features 50% more base surface area, which evenly distributes the generator weight more effectively than the pad used today. This new pad design eliminates the need for digging, laying pea gravel, concrete, or preformed pads unless otherwise dictated by code. The new base also utilizes 3 bolt locations instead of 4 and are much easier to access. The new design also allows the unit to be lagged easily to concrete without having to remove it from the composite pad. As they say, you're only as strong as your brand, so we've updated the look of our badges and removed the series from the logo area. We've also changed the KW ratings a bit. The current KW badge will go away, and in its place, a stamped painted series and KW badge will be used. The new premium badging includes the look and feel of the unit branding. There are also KW specific changes that will be implemented this year. The current Guardian 8 KW will move to a 9 KW system. 9 kW on LP, 8 kW on natural gas. Generac will be achieving this by implementing the newly redesigned Generac OHVI 426cc single-cylinder engine. The power pack will also be upgraded to a 7.5 kW unit on LP but will remain 6 kW on natural gas. Now before we close, it's important to quickly mention that we've also made some updates to the transfer switches. On the 100 and 200 amp, service-rated and non-service-rated switches, the dead front post, nut, thumb screw, and trick nut will all be replaced with a non-ferrous material, completely eliminating all potential for rust. The knockouts on the right and left side will also be removed to give you greater flexibility with switch and hole placement. Okay, so let's do a quick review of all the impressive upgrades coming in 2016. Improved lock geometry and door accessibility. A removable end panel to provide excellent access for battery installation and access to the fuel system. an integrated sediment trap, direct connection for the easiest electrical connections, controller feature updates, a direct-to-dirt no-sync base pad, power upgrades from 7 to 7.5 kW on Power Pact and 8 to 9 kW on Guardian, premium badging for the best-in-class branding, and switch updates across the board. So as you can see, we've been hard at work continuing to innovate and improve not only the products, but also the installation experience. These items are slated for launch late Q2 of 2016. Additional webinars will be held closer to the launch date for additional detail. Thank you.